Crimea marches. Alright. I did some outfitting off stream. The only real notable thing is I'm giving Titania the Night Ward because she is now my worst mounted unit that I'm actually using. She has been surpassed in like strength and defense by both Astrid, yes. Yeah, Astrid at 18 defense is crazy. And Oscar, who's already kind of there. Oscar also 18 defense. So anyway, Titania needs it. She's squishy now. Oh, and I forged a iron sword for Astrid for my forge for this chapter. So she can attack at melee range and not leave too much damage on the table. And then we want to install some skills. Ike gets Ether, which we can't actually do until we remove counter, so we'll do that. It's so funny how that never triggers. I forgot what the trigger percentage is. Is it like skill divided by 2? Anyway, Ike and Titania have taken plenty of hits in this run. And I think counter is procced like a single time. Anyway, Aether is really good. It is a Luna, which like... No, it's a Soul first? Yeah, and a Luna second. I may have said that. Oh yeah, Soul and Luna consecutively. Soul recovers his HP and Luna like halves enemy defense or something like that. It may honestly be overkill for this point in the game. And I'm strongly considering giving Soul to Oscar because Astrid attacks from range a little more often and already has a cracked ability that doubles her XP. So I may as well. I think I get another occult at some point that I might use for Roar. Let's keep Oscar nice and healthy. Let's get the most procs of Soul in my run as possible. Let's see, I got another Adept Scroll. I'm thinking of putting that on Boyd. So he gets extra attacks sometimes. He's our like DPS foot unit, so that makes sense. And then guard on Marsha, which is, I think, just a flat skill percent chance to negate the next enemy attack. That combat. So we'll see if that ever procs in a useful time. She'll proc it on like her second attack when she doubles, and it'll be useless. And then support-wise, I realized that I have let 2 of Titania's support partners die in Reason Mist. And Ike is going to be spoken for, so she may as well support Boyd as far as they can go. What are these two going to talk about? I don't think it'll be romantic because the game heavily ships Boyd with Mist. They may even talk about Mist. Wow, and they're in the snow. He's doing push-ups, maybe. Oh, or axe reps. What's the point in swinging an axe by myself? I should probably try to find Ike, but maybe a quick nap first. Boyd. Ah, Titania. Where do you think you're going? Are you blowing off your training again? No, I'm not slacking, I swear. I was just, going to work out with Ike. You know me, I'm all about the fighting. Boyd, I know that training is tough, but if you make light of it, you're closer to death than you ever want to be. You're a mercenary. When you're confused or exhausted during a long battle, instincts make all the difference. But Titania, I just can't get into training when I don't have a partner. Can't get into it? Boyd, don't make me chew you out again. Joking, I'm just joking. What I just said, all a joke. Ha ha ha. Ha. Oh, I'm just dying to do some practice swings. Yeah. Boy, training is so much fun. Isn't that right, Titania? Woo, I love training. Darn it, Boyd, why are you so lazy? You're a natural fighter, you know that? You could even be a better fighter than me if you just put your mind to it. Anyway, keep practicing. Kinda true. Also, Boyd definitely, was working. I don't know why he acted so guilty. He has a better work ethic than he thinks. Other potential supports. Marcia still has a mystery person. Oh, I think we may be recruiting her. Like this very chapter. Alright, that is probably all good. I think I gave some bonus XP already to Volk. And also to Rolf, who has to come this chapter. Because he is needed for recruitment. Word XP, that's the one. Is he at 99? I didn't have to go to this screen to look at it. Close enough. And Volk over here. So many units, and we're going to get even more. We're going to get actually like 5 more over the course of this chapter. Look at those snowy mountains, beautiful. Look at this very linear fort. It's just a squiggle. Valencia. My Lord Ike, are preparations complete? Ike's new portrait. He's so blue. Yes, the enemy should not yet be aware that we've come this far. We're going to launch a surprise attack and try to capture the wall on our first charge. Please wait for us at the base camp. Very well. There's no need to look so worried. We're well prepared, and we've got you as our good luck charm. Thank you for that, but do be careful, my Lord Ike. Hey, don't worry. This may be our first battle as an official army, but we've fought Dane many times. We're going to win. After all, I can't lose my very first battle as a snooty noble, now can I? I believe in you, and I know that you will be victorious. Come back safe. Let's move out. Hold a moment, my Lord Ike. In the sky, something's coming. Who's that? Oh, my friends. It's Tibarn. Ah, Ike, well met. It appears that you're getting ready for your first battle as Crimea's army. And you're escorting the Heron siblings back to Phoenicus, right? That was the original plan, but someone here insisted that we follow you. Quite unreasonably, I might add. It's Reyson. You treated us with courtesy, Bjork. We must act accordingly. Isn't that so, Leanne? Cheap, cheap. She probably just says, yeah. You said your name was Ike, correct? Yes. You aided my sister and me during a time of danger. We Herons hold courtesy in high esteem. We must repay our debt to you. That's really not necessary. We are practitioners of Sade magic. We cannot fight, but we can imbue our allies with strength. If you so wish it, I will travel with you. In this way, I will repay you for what you've done. We're absolutely not going to refuse him. He is the dancer of this game. You were lucky to find your sister. Shouldn't you stay by her side? Leanne understands what I do. I see. In that case, welcome. Thank you. I swear on the honor of my clan to do all I can to strengthen your cause. It's settled then, and you'll get aid from me as well. Janaf. Not him literally, but his retainers. You'll go with the Crimean army and protect Reyson. Leave it to me. You too, Ulki, all right? Of course. Ulki's second fiddle, even in this dialogue. Tibarn, it's too much. I cannot accept this. You're already watching over Leanne and my father as well. These past 20 years, I know what it's been like for you living in Phoenicus. I'm only sorry I can't do more. Tibarn, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. King Phoenicus, I will guard Reyson well. When Crimea is retaken, I will see him safely returned to you. I will take you at your word. Your actions have created a bond of trust between yourselves and the Hawk and Heron clans. If you find yourself in a dire position, you can call on me. No matter what, I will fly to your aid. Wowie. We gained a strong ally where we had not thought to look for one, didn't we? Yes, Bjork and Laguz. Beast Tribe and Bird Tribe. There's no difference between us. We finally understand one another. Yes, I think you're right. Now let's really get started. Everyone move out again. Okie dokie. So some of these... Oh, I actually can choose not to deploy them. Very interesting. They didn't join like after I chose my units. Well, that will make a tricky decision, actually. Let's not use Ulki. Sorry, Ulki. Let us definitely use Janoff and Reyson. Oh, there is one more unit who joins us. It doesn't count to the cap. That's good. I believe I saw chests on this map, so we need Volk. And I already said we need Rolf. God, look at all these good units I'm leaving behind. No Devdan, no Mordecai. Oh boy. I may need to... Oh wait, no, Tanith is already here. God, I forgot. I guess we'll deploy her. Oh, it would be good to give her a sword that isn't, like, super insane. A sorceress blade that uses magic, not strength, to attack. Oh, and it's effective flying, so it's like a wind sword. Another consideration is, I want Stefan and Soren supporting. And actually, their support growth, like, isn't that fast, considering... I mean, I guess it makes sense, because Stefan joins at, like, a reasonably early chapter, but I haven't been deploying him every map. So I kind of want to. Even though him and Tanith would be slightly overkill. Well, let's see. Rolf is non-negotiable. Volk, I think, is non-negotiable. And we mostly have to fight here. A lot of Lance guys. A couple Axe guys. What's the boss? I should also ask. He is a mage. I guess it makes sense to not bring too many Lagoos. Do they even have like a Lagoos? Yeah, one has a Lagoos lance. Oh yeah, and this familiar face is here, Shannon. That is why we need Rolf. He has a very convoluted recruitment condition. Alright, I think I'm good with not taking Janoff this very chapter, but we will in the next one. So, Volk, Rolf. No Devdan. I didn't see too many swords. And no Mordecai. Sag. Oh no, I still need to drop someone. It's definitely not gonna be... Maybe it should be Tanith. Tanith joins and is like already OP. Jill, we need to hit level cap. Alright, we're bringing some questionable units, but it's okay. Well, I'll see how Tanith's ability works next map, I guess. What a silly choice. We should be able to handle ourselves though. So, and there are chests, right? One there, two over here. Okay. There is terrain called Snowfield. I forget if that affects anyone's movement. We'll start our flyers in the back just to be sure. Reyson starts with empty transformation meter. He's only level 3. But he's like a promoted unit basically. His cap is 20, if I recall. He only has 2 defense and 22 HP. We never want him taking a hit. Why did we agree to bring this guy along? Because his ability is really strong. But it is very much like, we gotta protect this guy at all costs. Let's see, I saw a lot of lances at the very start. So I'll make sure Boyd is getting out ahead of things. And probably don't need Rolf in the very front. Okay, seems good. I don't think I need to do any more inventory management for these units. It doesn't make sense to equip Reyson with anything. Unless I'm taking like... Oh, I could give him the Bjork card actually. That is on Mordecai currently. Maybe just to be super extra safe. Sorry, Mordecai, squishy bird boy. We'll be needing that. I also want Reyson support with Ike. He's going to be Ike's other support partner. Hopefully we can keep him alive. My track record with priest-like units with low defense has not been very good this run. Poor Reese. Reyson should get light magic. Ooh, Naesala is back. Kayachi. It appears the Crimean army has arrived. It's time to put our plan into action. The main body of the Kilvis army will wait atop the western summit. A small unit will remain here and cooperate with you. This is correct, is it not? It is. What could His Majesty be thinking? Why does Dane ally herself with some backwater subhuman nation? I don't know. There's no way we can expect to understand the supreme thoughts of the king. All we can do is perform the task set before us by His Highness. That is everything. This guy has no eyebrows. Yes, of course. The Crimean army has no idea we're aware of their every move. Bah, what vermin. What does that untrained group of vagabonds think they can do? I don't care how talented he is, their commander is nothing more than a young mercenary with delusions of grandeur. We've nothing to fear. We'll show them what real war is like. And the Kilvas Ravens? How should we deal with them? Those subhuman freaks, let's use them as bait. We can sacrifice them and reduce our own human casualties. A fantastic idea. Make sure that the men are thoroughly instructed. Oh, we'll be fighting ravens, I guess. You there, halt. You're an unfamiliar face. You'll know it soon enough. You filthy piece of awful. You will bow your head to a superior officer. ... That guy's got some cool purple armor, purple accents. He's got a lot of nerve, hasn't he? Is he one of yours? Yes, sir, he's a new recruit who's only assigned to me today. Please accept my apologies for his lack of any training or manners whatsoever. If he's good, I can overlook almost any character flaw. Go and kill as many Crimeans as you can. Help my name be remembered with honor and glory. Yes, sir. Pah. Oh man, I may have forgotten to equip Rolf with his promotion item. Oh well, he can stay unpromoted, I guess. Come to me, dregs of Crimea. I will teach what it means to oppose the might of Dane. Sean just does not care who he fights for. He went and joined Dane. What a jerk. So yeah, what did I have on Rolf? Oh, okay, I did remember his Master Seal. We can use that once he gets a level up to make him a little more survivable. Well, let's keep an eye on this short spear range. Never mind, I'm sending Boyd straight into it. Let's keep aware of this steel lance range. Or perhaps the steel bow range. Wow, that's so far. Oh, I haven't... There we go. That's better. Steel bow overlaps with that back steel lance guy. Here seems good. And Titania, the support partners. I forget what all they give to each other. I think a little more accuracy. We could have had Boyd with plus 5% accuracy this whole time. God, we all gotta crowd into this staircase. I wonder how flyers interact. I'm guessing they can't just fly over the side of it, even though... Actually, maybe they can. Easy peasy. And I highlighted the bows range. Okay, no nasty surprises. We know we got the foreshadowing that there's going to be ravens. Oh yeah, and we can chant with Reyson. We can show it off already. Does he get XP for that? Probably, and therefore we should do it every turn. Hey. Alright, so I didn't give Boyd a hand axe. Titania softening guys up perfectly, as usual. God, that archer walked so purposefully to my flyer, even though he couldn't hit. What if he had a secret longbow? Speaking of secret longbows. Nice one, Rolf. Well, I think this is enough. No, he missed. God, why didn't I just put him at 99? Now he has to do that again. I guess we could, chant for him. Let's see. These guys are looking pretty healthy. Up in the front. We don't have too many more training journeys to do. Jill is one of them. We want her promoted. Hopefully that means I can play these maps a little faster. God, her levels have been so bad. Because I'm no longer like trying to optimize XP as much. More so... just like using units for what they're good for. Yo, the crit. Good job, Soren. Also, let's see. We haven't seen Boyd's model in battle. We've seen Oscar and Ileana. And I feel like somebody else promoted very recently. Marsha, maybe? Nah, that may be it. Boyd was our like last promote. Nah, I feel like it is Marsha. Sorry if I'm wrong and we're getting extra Falcon Knight action. It would have been on if I had turned it on last chapter. Let's see. We would definitely like this short spear guy. Hit well and good. Perhaps by Boyd, who friggin' one-rounds him and kills him, assuming both these hit. May as well. He whose animations I just turned on. Oh, look at this snowy fort. And he got an unnecessary adept proc already. Yo, his helmet's got like a cool mohawk on it. I wish we got a better look at that model and like his status screen. Too much to load in. Alright, anyone who hits that archer is getting a... What does he have? Oh, an iron bow. That's right. Warriors can have bows. Oh, and a bolting also, potentially. Wow, like absolutely yes. Well, maybe Titania can get that guy and then canter away. Oops. All our white horsies. Whoa, she crit. Good job, Marsha. All our white horsies and pegs and what all. They're gonna look extra good in this chapter. She only got HP and luck. Rip. Oh well, don't get crit, Marsha. So they have an exactly overlapping range. Bolting shoots so far, I can't even see the edge of it. Okay, I can barely. Well. think Titania's res is reasonably good, especially since she has the Night Ward now. So she can chill here with a hand axe equipped. And I'm gonna need another... whatchamacallit. Oh, we should have taken a long bow pot shot with Rolf. I'm gonna need another ranged weapon for Titania. I think the last shopkeep didn't have javelins. Or something like that. Shoot Volk up. I think we can shove him. Maybe Stefan can do it. Get a little close to that chest up there. He's probably already in range of it. Anyone need healing yet? Boyd does. Actually, what's Oscar's res? He's all the way up at 12. That's crazy. There's no way they'll target him, but we'll put him here in case they do. Oh right, and those guys come from behind. Wow, huh? Why didn't they move? Maybe they just don't move. They want me to, get damage attacking them and then take bolting damage. Also, not too close to Shannon yet. Well, I guess we'll leave somebody back here to pull these guys. That could maybe even be a Titania job. Oh wait, yeah, because she's got hand axe. Astrid always has a ranged attacking option, but she can't both like take a melee and a ranged attack and counter both. Let's figure out these guys first. We may need 3 attackers on them. God, if only I got my boots from the desert. So sad. We need to shove Volk again for him to get the chest, which I plan to do. I guess Ike can just scoot forward for emotional support. That would be literal if I were attacking with Soren. What spots can Reyson hit? I see. We could make, like, Stefan move again. Astrid doesn't quite one round this guy. The Oscar can finish him off. Not as worried about the other one. And these two have good res. Paladins are kind of broken, you might say. Oscar get bow XP, I guess? Won't be able to counterattack that night, but oh well. Got skill, speed, and even more defense. Oscar at 20 defense is going to be crazy. Alright, we can definitely pull the flyers with Titania. What's this guy doing with bolting? A casual 24 attack. Does it weigh him down a lot? Yes. Does it have a crit rate? Crit 10, so we only need luck over 10 to negate that. Which Rolf does not have. Oh well, he's not in longbow range of that guy anyway. Oh no, like everyone's gonna be a bolting target. Including Volk. Well, he has more than 24 HP. Okay, and actually he gets out of its range. This chest has a recover, which is like, oh yeah, full heal with 15 uses. I feel like I had one of those earlier in the run and like I got it lost on one of the multiple times I got a healer killed. No Mordecai. I can't smite anybody. I guess I'll want, maybe I'll leave Boyd back here with Titania since they're support partners. We need his bow. Also perhaps Rolf's bow. They don't need to be literally right next to each other to support. They gotta be within 3 tiles, though. Get that 1 HP back to Marsha. She has a sword now. And, like, good defense and res. She's basically another paladin for us. That said, I don't want to take 11 for no reason. I'll just let that guy do his thing on enemy phase. Alright, no one get crit by bolting. It could certainly happen. And Jill has like no res or luck. Like I took the bait to attack Marsha at weapon disadvantage. Bigness. Yeah, like a 34 hit rate I already saw. Having sword's equipable. He targeted Astrid, of all people. Didn't even hit. And she got XP for that. Even though swords are the worst melee weapon, well, not as bad as like knives. But of axes and lance, they're the worst. However, still handy because the weapon triangle does matter in this game. I believe it's like a flat 10% hit dodge. Ooh, we got Reyson transforming. Or no, that's his refresh ability. I forgot to highlight that. Units I leave next to him will get a little bit of their HP back. So there is another healer in this game. It's Reyson if you wait long enough. There's actually like no time pressure on this map. No thieves show up for those chests. I wish they did a little bit. Let's see. We do need to get Ike kills again since we couldn't the whole Daybreaks chapter. Ooh, he got, that was great Aether. He does a cool little flip even on the overworld. That's right, I should have him probably, oops, not that one. Have his scenes turned on also. We haven't seen his promoted model, I don't think. Oh yeah, and then all these guys. I, kind of confidently left a bunch of... There are not very many, opposite of a bunch of units back here. Hopefully we have enough damage on all of them. That maybe should have been a Jill kill. This one's at 16. Can she pick that up? Well, she's doubling. Okay. She hit both those even at poor biorhythm. I just can't believe how much worse she is than Marsha. Maybe when she promotes it'll look a little bit more favorable. She should at least have higher defense and strength. Probably not strength. What's Boyd doing with his itty bitty little iron bow, I wonder? Oh, he's just doubling for death. Me as well. And then maybe Titania can rescue him for... Whoa, his crit. Swaggy. Titania can rescue him for rescue drop purposes. Oh, man. And Reyson can help with that. We don't even need somebody to take him off her, necessarily. We can just... Aw, shucks. I didn't let Reyson get his full move. That said, we could maybe have somebody take him off her. We should probably kill the bolting guy, since I was nervous. Nervous, perhaps unnecessarily. Can Stefan reach? No. Marcia can probably handle it. And he can't counterattack at melee range on account of bolting's minimum range being like 3. Dang, I wish I put like a less cracked sword on Astrid actually. Oh well, this could be an Astrid kill. Honestly, that Sage took that double like a champ. And we're definitely not in like any archer's range yet. Shanon's still a ways away. This could also be an Oscar kill. Given that Oscar and Astrid are tied. See, man, this is what I said I wouldn't be doing. Micromanaging XP gains. I'm gonna get everyone to hit their level cap at the exact same time. And I'll get a dopamine hit. That is basically how Daybreak's worked out for us. We don't super need to have Folk Rush, since again there's no real-time pressure. Poor Ileana is going to be taking up the rear. Maybe some more wyverns will show up that we don't know about yet. Or some crows? I was told there would be crows. Oh, they're there. Ravens, they betray not only me, but all Lagoos. Naesala, you dastard. Wow, and he transforms right then and there. He was so pissed. Good timing. Oh my god, we can shove him even when he's transformed. Heron's pretty light. I think we'll go ahead and rescue drop her with Jill. This bolting guy is going to be a bit of an issue. He is a little bit better defended than the last one. We gotta be careful of who we leave in the range of Shannon and these knights. And there's another Siege Tome guy over here. Am I at least getting one of their things? I could try stealing one. If Folk even outspeeds these guys. Okay, he does. If we can get them to switch to Thunder, that may be a little too convoluted to bother. Eventually I'll get one of these tomes. If I haven't already. It'd be funny if I already had one and I forgot. So where are the ravens even gonna go? There's no way around the side, so I guess they're just gonna have to, like, fly up these stairs and get here eventually. We'll meet them halfway. This is a route map, so we gotta get rid of everybody. There's no being peaceful with the ravens. Alright, someone with good res can pull this light guy anyway. That gets rid of some of the defense. And then we won't take like 3 attacks from the Night Killer guy. Night Killer only works on armor units. And Sean definitely can't shoot over walls. Okay. Just triple checking. In some games, archers can shoot over walls. I think once again, Oscar's res is actually way better. He's at 12. Oscar's defenses are just crazy. We get him a little bow XP, hopefully. We need Rolf and Ike to interact with Shannon. That is his really convoluted recruitment condition. We won't be using Shannon, but it's still a full recruitment run, so I want him. Boy, now Ileana's past Soren by doing that rescue chant. Oh, the soul. And the crit. Yo, have units always had different overworld? Maybe that was from the soul that he spun his arrow around, and not for the crit, actually. Oof, poor Rolf. God, he's still not leveled up. Why didn't that guy target Rolf? Surely he's in range. That would have been really bad. I forgot that I was putting some units in double siege tome range. Okay, no, what? Wow, he was exactly out of it. Okay, even so, they could have both attacked the same player. The same character. But I guess my frontline units are all tanky enough that it wouldn't have mattered. Even Boyd with his 6 res. Spooky. I was not looking at this guy's range when I moved Rolf there. It just, I mean, yes I did. I just remembered it. I'm just cracked. Alright, well, we got rid of that one priest. That is good. We probably don't want Marcia going in with Shannon here in Woodall. This is going to be the Oscar and Astrid show, I think. Do I have Hammer on Titania still? I do. That makes her a good candidate to get this knight. Man, I wish I had a physics staff on anyone. It looks like she'll be able to canter away from the short spear range at least. But again, she'll be in double siege tome. Actually, no, we're definitely killing this guy. Oh yeah. It's in both Oscar and Astrid's range. The only thing is I don't want Shannon to target them because they could just kill him. Maybe we can lure Sean with Stefan. Stefan's defense quite a bit lower than all my horsies. Let's get Boyd healed up before I forget. Oh, and also Rolf. Okay. Glad I still have that hammer on Titania. Wait, the Night Killer does effective damage, it said. Okay, he missed anyway. I could have sworn that was only for armored units. I didn't actually look at it. I guess I get it now. And so units mounted on horseback. Okay. The more you know. She can wield that, actually. Would I want her to wield that? This map doesn't have horseback, guys. Hopefully I can get Stefan far enough. Where, like, he can be a target for Shannon. Because my paladins aren't going to be able to counter very far. You could also target Titania. Her defense not that good and she can't counterattack. That's probably what'll happen. He has a brave bow, so he's going to double whoever he does attack, but only for 19. Sean kind of weak. Only 9 strength. He's still only level 1 because I never leveled him. He keeps the exact stats that you got him to in the few early game chapters you have. But like, he's a pre-promote, so he doesn't really get XP in that time. Wow, Astra just won rounds this guy. How about Oscar? He does also. I guess that's fine. And Oscar in a little bit more need. He triggered Soul again. Oscar is never going to need healing. He's a little bit more in need of XP than Astrid, because Astrid gets double. Alright, so what am I worried about with these guys? There's a short spear. I guess we'll not move Stefan into that range. And we'll keep Marsha out of Sean's range entirely. Ooh, we should shove Boyd, maybe. We want Boyd as close as possible without getting attacked. Man, I wish he had promoted, or gotten his level. Why didn't I just put him to 99? He had to miss his longbow. Classic Boyd. Sorry, classic Rolf. Okay, I know the play. Volt can bring up the rear because getting these chests shouldn't be too big an issue. And we shove like so. Oh, actually I should have healed him with Ileana first and then danced with Ileana. Or danced to Ileana. Get into full health. Almost an Ileana level. I could take whatever these guys can dish at him. That is fine. It would be very in character for Shannon to attack him. Anyway, now the difference between Reyson being not transformed and transformed is when he's a Heron, he chants all 4 spaces around him, which is cracked. He's like the best unit in this game as long as I keep him alive. I believe I've just put him in... Okay, no, I didn't put him in Blizzard range. And Rolf is also out of it. That is good. Ileana in Blizzard range. She can take it. May as well keep Marsha in it. We'll not have Jill in it. Just in case Shannon is dumb and attacks Astrid, we'll not have her equip a bow. Alright, do your worst. He texts Stefan. My arrows will find you no matter where you run. Oof, oof. Alright, that is a nice easy spot to do what we gotta do with Shannon. I had bow equipped with Oscar, so he couldn't counterattack, but it was okay. I think it's worth having bow on him instead of like just javelins for all time. You would think. Ooh, some mounted guys. Right when I was saying there wouldn't be any mounted guys. Well, I got plenty of time to set up for those. So, here's the order of operations. This is so obscure that you would like only know it from reading a guide. First, we gotta talk to Sean with Rolf. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who gets the talk option. A lot of these units from the beginning of the game have unique dialogue with him. However, I don't trust that they won't kill him on accident. Ike needs to be the one that delivers the final blow. Shannon? Rolf. Shannon, it is you. Look at you. You've grown so much. You actually look like an archer. Really? Haha. You always did have what it takes. It's just like I told you. You train the right way and you'll surpass both your brothers. I had a good teacher. Yeah, you did. You haven't told anyone else about that, have you? Nope, never said a word. I keep my promises. Good man. Ha, Shannon? What? Are you with the enemy? Oh yeah. Yep. Sniff. Wow, immediately starts crying. Rolf can turn it on. Stop that. I told you things like this happen. Did you forget? But it's not fair, Sniff. Ready your bow. It's time for the pupil to face his master. Sheesh. Oh, hey, and we can attack for 0. Oh my god. It's okay, we'll get to, bonus XP grind Rolf another level before we promote him. It would be nice if we could get a mage in here, so it's not just Titania hammering away at these guys. But yeah, and then what's Ike looking like against Shannon? He one-rounds him. Well. Heh, I always knew it would come to this, Ike. He did. Shannon, watch yourself. Ugh, curses. Don't move, you'll tear the wound wide open. Dang, ouch. What are you planning? Do it now. Finish me. ... Ha, idiot. I tore him a new one. He faded out and gave us a brave bow. I guess he's dead. This boss has Tornado. What does that do? High-level wind magic. A rank. It is Might 6. Really? Wait. That's the highest level? That's so sad. That is not very high. That's like an Iron Axe or whatever. Tomes in this game. SMH. I think we put an Armor Slayer on Stefan. He could get a little experience. He is, tied with... Oh, he doesn't kill. Rats. That weapon, triangle disadvantage. If it were the other way around, he actually would kill. He's tied with Titania, in terms of level, is what I meant. And because he's footlocked, he kind of needs the experience more. Ah, Boyd's in range. Boyd with just a regular old steel axe will soften this guy up nicely. Ooh, in fact he's kill stole because of Adept. God, Adept might be too good on Boyd. He's gonna get so many kills I don't intend. He also can trigger it on defense. He's gonna suffer for success big time. Well, we can get this knight without having to resort to chanting shenanigans on my mages. And what's the range on these guys? It's to like... here probably. Oops, that's the range of 2 of them. Not the boss though. And Titania's at full health. We'll set up a chant for our slow mages. They have only 6 move. Oh yeah, and we still gotta kill this guy. Dang, he almost does it in 1. Hopefully he doesn't trigger Astra. Oof. Oh, yo. Okay, well we can heal him. God, was he hurt before that? Or did he really just take that much? He must have done some combat. Hold on, we gotta get max chant. I don't know if that affects how much XP Reyson does. The dream. No, it's still 10. It's wild how much HP I'm getting with just heal staves. We like don't even need mend. Maybe we will eventually. She got HP and magic and skill. We'll take it. Every bit of magic helps. She's almost at 20. And is in fact ahead of Soren. And Soren's been given a spirit dust. So yeah, Eliana's magic quite good. Dang, Volk all the way back there. No more archers to worry about, right? The tornado does effective wind damage, though. Important to remember. I'm thinking like maybe I will need to rush Volk a little bit. We're closing in on kind of the last units. There is the guys coming from behind, though. Oh, geez. Oh. Rip. Why did that do so much? Is Blizzard effective against fires? It did 24 to her. Is it 28 base damage? I feel so stupid because I could have healed her with Soren. Father, I'm proud to have been your daughter. Man, Rip, Jill. What the heck? I disrespected this Blizzard guy. He'd been missing most of his attacks. Did he crit? I gotta check this out. Dang, we didn't even get Jill to the map where she can, defect if you have her talk to her dad. Oh well, it's her, honestly, it's her own fault. It's wind magic. Why is it called Blizzard? Blizzard isn't, I guess it is a wind thing. I think ice. Ice is not a magic type in Fire Emblem. Well, that sucks. We've just been casually putting her in that range, and also Marsha. Well, all the more reason to use Tanith, I guess. We don't actually need Jill for anything for the rest of the run. And it's her own fault for having such doggone low res. I think even if she were full health, that still may have killed. It doubles weapon might. No, I think she would have lived if she were at full health. I forget what her max HP was. Oh well, rip Bozo, TBH. But also I'm kind of the Bozo. Rip peak high ponytail. And angry stare. And also she was coming around on not being racist. Oh well, because of Tanith, we'll still have 2 flyers for now. And, oh wait, I think you need Jill to recruit Har, the other Wyver Rider. I may have just lost 2 units. One second. Recruitable as an enemy in chapter 23. Enemy talk to with Jill. Yeah. So I just have no Wyvern Riders the whole rest of the run. God. Blizzard being winds. Now I know. I don't know what else I thought it was. That's mean, though. And I could have healed her. I didn't even remember she was damaged. She must have taken that from, like, the start of the map. From those first wyverns we fought. Well, shucks. Maybe we can get our vengeance this very turn. I think Astrid is a little too far. We can do some chanting now. Yeah, it should probably be Oscar because he has the best resistance for all these. Ooh, God. There's a lot of things converging on this spot now, actually. Yeah, if we can only canter back to this spot, that would be in range of so many guys. Still spooky. What to do? I guess we could also pull Kayachi and this guy, assuming they move. And I guess we'll take another Blizzard. It shouldn't kill Marsha, she has good res. Man. Dean means business, I guess. All these Siege Tome users. Jill hardly got started in invading her own country. Hey, this guy's softened up, if Ike's gonna do it. Ileana kills even just with thunder. Oh, he has a javelin. Let's not take pointless damage. Man, that camera is so epic. I thought he'd crit for a second. That's just what it's going to do every time a warrior throws a hand axe. Cut to like shoulder level. Roll for Boyd. 21 strength, wowee. And Titania says he doesn't train. Once again thought about putting Marsha in harm's way. Well, she won't be in, I mean, she'll be in Blizzard range still. But light shouldn't do very much to her. No, let's not do that. Let's use Oscar. He's my actual good res unit. And hopefully that pulls the light guy, but I'm thinking these two might not move, actually. And so be it if they don't. Maybe we even, see if the boss moves. The sooner we take that guy out, the better, probably. Ugh, I should have done that with Oscar. Hold on, we still can. Never mind. Can Ralph shove Reyson? He can't. Weight 4. Reyson's weight 9. Just Fawn can probably shove Reyson. There we go. Punch that bird. Alright, anyone else? I've been so like over healing. I can't believe I didn't heal Jill. Just for the XP. Literally nobody else is even missing hit points. Oh, Boyd is missing one. Man, what a shame. Chant. We should hear his chanting. Hear the bird song. A beautiful caca. Maybe when Fire Emblem Path of Radiance gets a remake, they'll let us hear it. Alright. Oscar, 12 res. He should be fine. Probably trigger Soul some more. Oh wait, we should have healed Ileana's 1 HP with Sorin. Alright, we don't need to micromanage that hard. Does the boss move? Ah, I put him in melee range, I didn't think of that. Oh, you know, I put Reyson in the wind magic range. His res is probably pretty good, though. The boss did move. And now you'll realize the true power of Dean. Oh, did he trigger Adept? Okay, Oscar can take it. There's no way he gets doubled naturally. I don't know what he triggered, actually. It wasn't Adept. I gotta look at the bosses, because they have, like, skills. There's a lot of ravens up there. Oh, Reyson is back to a boy. Or wait, no, he's triggering his healing thing, I forgot. Yeah, his res is crazy, 25. No magic can touch him. Okay. Can Ike beat up the boss? Yes, he can. He takes 13 back. So be it, I guess. We can heal him. You fools! It must be good fortune that has brought you this far. But you'll need more than luck to get over this wall. Everyone always calling Ike lucky. He triggered something again. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at it. I will never know. I don't know why that animation was so elaborate. I guess that's just Tornado. I let them get too close. Wowie, a full level for Ike. You got strength, huge, and speed and defense. Wowie, our Ike looking pretty good. His skill matters for proccing Great Aether. Alrighty, now we can pretty much handle these guys however. What do they got? Swords. These guys have a 29 hit rate on Marsha. What? They actually hit it. Her horse has a little unicorn armor now. Or actually, maybe that's part of the horse. if those ravens will be transforming soon. Oh, they totally all are. Hopefully they won't be hitting for that much. Wait, 7 on the beak. Their strength goes up when they transform, I realize. They shouldn't be doubling anyway. Wow, Titania has 21 speed. Astrid's even faster. Okay, Oscar healed up, even though he's probably gonna proc soul again. Now that I healed him. Ah, that's right, he would not double this guy. He takes 1 back. Never mind, he takes 0. He might take 0 from the ravens also. I guess I haven't thought about who should kill this guy. I've just been setting up Rolf to longbow him. That won't actually do very much. Okay, he did finally hit 1. Guess we haven't used Reyson yet this turn. Okay, that's good. Also, Astrid can do it. Stefan way back here. Oh yeah, maybe we use Reyson on those two actually. Whoa, she one-shots with her forged sword. Oh, he was damaged already, that's right. Nick Clow. What a Astrid level. I'm used to seeing that though. I got another unit killed in my Fire Emblem Iron Man. Jill, the Wyvern Rider. So a little bummed about that, but she's pretty replaceable. And also, her levels have been so bad this whole run. So it's kind of whatever. Man, I guess I need Reyson dancing someone to go take that mage out. I see where I will do it. Attack with Boyd, even though he's at triangle disadvantage. Maybe this will work. Ah, his animation was so fancy, I thought he was hitting. Good thing we had one more turn as a burb. Rainbow doesn't quite do it. I do want Boyd to get this kill a little bit, though. If not, I guess Soren can do it. He hasn't moved yet, I think. Soren is dark colored. Oh, the adapt. Nice. Soren's dark cloak. And hair and what all. It always looks like he's moved already. Instead, we can heal. Whoa, and Boyd needs it. Ike also needs it a teeny bit. I guess there's a consideration to try to get this guy to attack with Thunder so we can steal his Blizzard. I don't think he would kill anybody with Blizzard, right? Surely not. Ugh, but Volk is so far away. We could definitely do it, though. We outspeed him, and Blizzard weighs 10. Volk has at least 10 strength. He, joins with that much. I like that plan. I haven't done any steel grinding yet in this game. We'll even equip a bow, so if he targets Astrid, she doesn't just kill him. Because he doesn't drop any of his items, right? Yeah, so it has to be a steal. He'll probably just Blizzard still. Rare vulnerary use. Now that we have 2 real healers. Alright, here come the crows. Fortunately, unlike Pegasus Riders and Wyverns, they don't canter after they attack. So they're a little less scary. He tried to attack Volk. He's like, that guy's gonna come steal my Blizzard. That was Volk's first combat. Yeah, more speed. Volk is approaching his forced promotion. It's after next chapter, I think. Nice miss. That was with a Steel Lance. These guys are a little more defensive than I expected. I did expect the 0 damage on Oscar. And a level for Oscar. More strength, he can always use that. And more speed. Oscar is a monster. That said, he finally didn't get defense and res for a change. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, he's got 6 move, right? He's got 7 move. Okay, perfect. Wait, this guy... Oh, he used up his stupid tome. That's right. Oh well. That is the thing about the siege tomes. They're all only 5 use. A little underwhelming. We'll just feed this kill to Ike. He needs them a little bit. Oh yeah, and see... Okay, no, it's just wind, not tornado. I can't believe how long that tornado animation was. Imagine you throw that on Soren and just have animations turned on and attack with it over and over. We could use Soren to clean up these crows a bit. He doubles them. Where's Ileana at these days? She's in range to heal Ike. Another unnecessary adept. I should keep like an unnecessary adept counter. Compared to necessary ones, or ones that help. The ones that don't help will probably be way more common. Man. I'm a little bummed about missing out on Har. I wasn't really planning on using him. We'll still have 3 flyers by the end of the game. Not counting Reyson, not counting the other bird boys. Maybe we'll just invest a little more in Janaf now. So only maps, or only enemies left on the map. Those 4 crows, these 5 horses. All of these horses have lances, steel lances, 1 hand axe, 1 javelin. So I guess Boyd can combat those. Boyd and Titania. My only axe units. Let's see. We wanted Ike XP, we got him that. We wanted Jill XP, she's dead. Marsha's only level 2. Oscar get bow experience. Well, it doesn't one-shot or nothing. It is but an iron bow after all. Level for Reyson? What the heck is he gonna get? Not HP. Defense, though. Titania doesn't really need this kill. She's gonna fight a bunch of horses very soon. Guess Boyd can take it? No, wait, we're also having him fight the horses. Stefan can shove Boyd. Stefan is a tank. He's 13 weight. You wouldn't know it by looking at him. Guess we can pull these guys kind of cartoonishly far. Why not? Magic for Soren? He's almost at 20. Nice miss. Whoa, Astrid crit him. We got his coin. We can sell that for 1 gold. The bird guys all attack with beak in this game. In the sequel, they attack with talons, which sounds way cooler, IMO. I can't believe how long Reyson stays promoted, or transformed. I almost said promoted. It doesn't tell me how much strength they gain when they transform. It should have a little plus next to them. But all the Lagoos, I'm pretty sure, do gain some amount of stats. I should know by now. Well, we can choke point these first 2 guys in a spot that the promoted guy can't hit. What does he have, a javelin? Oh, a bow. Man, so many things can have bows in their back pocket. I wonder what I should forge next base. A Wrath. That is a skill that gives you more crit when you're below a certain health threshold. But who do I even keep below a certain health threshold? Maybe Boyd. Lots of lance users can just have javelins, yeah. But the one thing scarier about like any paladin and every warrior having bows in their back pocket is if I'm stupid and I use like Marsha as a frontliner or Tanith. And they get surprise effective damage out of nowhere. I guess we're just feeding Oscar bow kills. Oscar's gonna hit his level cap in no time. We should have Ike go fight some also. like still... No, he's healed up. God, I love Reyson's 4-way chant. Even though it's 3-way in all these hallways. Or cracked unit. God, his Forged Steel Sword. I always forget I have that on him. Whoa, he did Great 8 there. What? He missed? I didn't even know that could happen if he triggers it. That looked really silly. Good thing you only need 1 hit. So I wonder if they both miss automatically if one of them does. It's like 1 accuracy check. Or if he just really just rolled 2 misses at once. That last guy, if he transforms, probably attack Astrid, since she can't counterattack. Oh no! The shoe's on the other foot. I guess she was overdue for a curse level, given how blessed all her levels have been. That is my 3rd one of the run. 3 unit deaths, 3 0 stat levels. Rule of 3s. So yeah, forging an axe for Titania tempting. A little Titania favoritism. Or forging like an L fire for Soren, also tempting. Soren favoritism. I don't think Astrid needs like a forged bow. She's already cracked. Reyson finally untransformed. Ralph just casually holding on to 2 longbows. Oh yeah, that's right, because Astrid isn't allowed to use them. And we won't be using Shannon. Okay, take 2. Alright, that time he hit both of them. His Smash Bros up B. Glad I turned animations on for just this chapter, so you can see that. He got more strength. Blessed. He has some work to do if he's going to cap strength. Let's see. Nick hasn't played any old FE games. Define old. Where did you start? Like Awakening? It's been around for such a long time, this series. I haven't played any of the ones that were Japan only. Pre-Awakening, yeah. I had the 2 that came out in the West on Game Boy Advance. Those were pretty tight. Their sprite work was real nice. Their stories were like nice and to the point, not too much yapping. Nice crit by Stefan with the Iron Sword. I think that was crit and not Astra. So I'd say the GBA games are worth revisiting, and this game is worth revisiting. And perhaps the Wii sequel, I haven't played that one myself. They made 2 remakes on DS. I guess one of those was Japan only, of like the first Fire Emblem games. And I thought those looked bad and ugly. I tried playing one of them once and it didn't hold my interest. This game's awesome though. Very good story, very good world building and characters, and the gameplay is like nice and pure, sort of pure Fire Emblem, no gimmicks. Ooh, the 1X guy. Boy, not doubling. It only takes 5 from that javelin. It's an unpromoted unit, I guess I see why. Took the chance that he would proc Adept or something. Honestly, it might be cool to get Volk a teeny bit more combat. The hand axe guy will probably attack someone who can't counter. Volk sitting, oh yeah, at exactly level 13. Couldn't quite get him to like 14 before his, or 15 before his forced promotion. I guess we'll see. I think the next map has no chests on it. No real reason to bring him. Oh no, are they both gonna ride so far away? That'll be annoying. I shouldn't have moved Boyd behind them like that. Okay, it's fine. We can even hit these guys. Only Boyd and Titania. It's the Boyd and Titania show. So annoying, the instinct to canter away as far as they can. Titania, please tell me you went around this guy. No. Rats. If only we had poleaxe on somebody. Last time I had that equipped, I was really underwhelmed with it. We could trigger Adept, though. Go, Boyd, go. You have one shot at it. Or crit? Okay, whatever. Oh, if somebody can shove Marsha... I don't think anyone here can shove Marsha. You need like a Lagoose for that. Curse these calves and how they like to run away. This guy's gonna run away so far. Now why not just like stay put right now? Okay, he didn't go that far. They're like, no, the player's gonna get bonus XP for clear time. God, not even any heal grinding to do. Wowie. Poor Jill. We're gonna get the sad report from Soren. The one unit I didn't care enough about, apparently, to keep topped up health-wise. I forgot she was even hurt. It's Shannon again. He lived. Crud, I lost. This was a plum chance for me to get a leg up in this world, too. Shannon. Ha, and I can't believe that the one who defeats me is little Lord Ikey. Looks like I've lost my edge. I'm ready, boy. Go on, finish what you started. Come back to the company. I don't think so. You've never liked me. As far back as I can remember, you've never liked me. That's right, still don't. You called me a weakling. Said I was nothing without the help of my father. That's what you said, right? That's why you hated me. Sounds like me. Don't you get it? I just beat you. So your reasons don't hold water anymore, do they? Pah, it's enough that you beat me, now you gotta talk me to death? I'll say it once more, come back to the company. I acknowledge your abilities. As commander, I want you with us. His abilities kinda stink, because he's still at level 1. Let's have another go around. I win and I'm commander. Agreed? I win and you fall in line. Agreed? I think Ike would win. Don't worry, boy. I'll make it quick. Let's go. So tsundere. They were smiling at the end. General, we've seized control of the surrounding area, and the remaining Dane troops are retreating. General? Oh, right. Understood. I beg your leave. General, eh? Weird. He forgot he was being talked to. You know, you never look relaxed. Nasir, what's going on? We haven't seen much of you lately. I've been a bit busy. In order to leave Benyan, I had to sell my ship and dismiss the crew. Wow. There's a lot to take care of. Is that so? Heh. It looks like you've been caught up in our struggle after all. Are you alright with that? I mean, I know you've got a lot of your own matters to handle. It's not like I've abandoned my own interests to join up with the Crimean army. For me, I've judged that there's value in traveling with you, so don't worry about it overly much. If you say so. You're a fairly knowledgeable fellow, so it's nice having you around. Pah, I think that's mutual. Now then, I've got some good news. What is it? Senior officials in Gallia are moving to action. Until now, they've been content to take a defensive stance and wait it out, but it appears this never-ending stalemate has exhausted their patience. Ike, this victory here today was a very important thing. It may prove to be a decisive first step in breaking Dane's power. News of it will spread like wildfire over the entire continent and give countries confidence to speak out against Dane. With Crimea as a rallying point, Gallia may well be moved to join this war. You just need to keep winning. If you can do that, the road will open before you. History will be made. Could Dane truly fall at our hands? Can I make that happen? Me? Use what you've been given, and great things will happen. You have it in you to lead, Ike. For now, it's merely one portion of the bird tribes, but your relationship is established. It's because you resolved to gain their trust and then made it happen. It's all due to my father. If my actions prove to be the right ones, it will be due to the way my father raised me. If you treat others in good faith, they will follow you of their own volition. That's what he taught me. He was a magnificent man, wasn't he? When I was younger, I wanted nothing more than to be as strong as my father, and then I wanted to surpass him. Now that is a goal I'll never achieve. ... It's Naesala again. What's that? The border's been breached? Everyone was defeated, not only the Dane troops, but our brigade as well. Cut down like wheat in a field. Huh. Well, that was impressively done. For a band of sellswords, that is. There's nothing else to do. Send a message to the Dane command and tell them the enemy is stronger than expected. At once. Wait, hold a moment. Send a Dane human instead. I don't care which one. Just don't use any of our troops. But a wingless human will take such a long time to... General Petrine commands the next front. She's a very temperamental woman, but go if you'll like. Tell her that Kilvis ravens have been defeated. She'll roast you like a chicken and use your bones for stock. Understood. I will find a human. Yummy. I mean, like rude, but I like some soup. Who's there? It's Soren. Soren, what are you doing here? What are you planning? No music. Where did that come from? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. We're past that. Gallia's decision to join in this war was based on some new information they received, wasn't it? Cat got your tongue? Fine. I'll tell you what you've been doing here. You were to deliver Princess Crimea to Benyon to see if she could garner any support for her cause. And regardless of whether she got that assistance or not, to judge if she was worthy of Legue's support. Am I wrong? If you figured all of this out, why remain silent? Because your actions were beneficial to Princess Crimea. I determined that even if left to your own devices, you would not harm the princess. It sounds like you don't think that's the case anymore. You accomplished both missions, but you've come back anyway. To what end? I don't have to explain myself to you. That's true only until I reveal your purpose to Ike. Everyone has a secret or two that he wants to bury somewhere deep, including you, Soren. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I trust that we understand each other. The army rises early tomorrow. I suggest we turn in. The enemy knew we were coming today. And you think I'm responsible? Yes, I do. My oh my, you really are suspicious, aren't you? Good night, Soren. ... What a scene. A couple of dudes being suspicious of each other. We do know there's somebody feeding information. Maybe it's Soren. Maybe it's, God, I already forget his name, even though he's just on screen. I almost said Naesala, that's the bird one. Princess Alincia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marches to Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Dane's border. Manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers, it was long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dane's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dane. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creaked to life once more. It was the end of history, and now it's not. I would like the gears of history to do some creaking. Chapter 19, Entrusted. Whoa, the snow's really coming down. They put like a fog effect over it too, I think. It's Petrine again. Naesala, King Naesala of Kilvis. I would speak with you now. Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Tor Garen? Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Bah, Kayachi, you worthless dog. Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Tor Garen was impregnable. And yet, he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare to insult Dane, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Dane? Never. Come now, General Petrine, I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I'll be taking the field myself, oh no. Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrine, Kilvis will always stand at Dane's side. As long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here. Yes. Work with King Kilvas and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups, or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvas. You must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords. And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off. Why doesn't Petrine just do it? She must be needed elsewhere. Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. Oh, there she goes. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Fallen Jill, R.I.P. MVP Ike. I see, eyes closed. I wonder if we got all Jill's base conversations. She had a couple of them. Alrighty, let's see here. His forged iron sword looking a little light, but that's fine. Anything else important? That shade we will not give to anybody. It's, not super useful, I have found. Honestly, Oscar's inventory all looking a little bit on the light side. What kind of an iron bow did I give him? Let's sell that. They give him a hand-me-down. Surely we can buy another one at the armory. Whoops, not that. The hand axe would be good though. We can only buy wins here. The armor guy still kind of stinks. The forge guy much better. What's in the shop? Heals and mends. Soren looking good. Boyd, I guess, looking good. Oh, I didn't notice if there were javelins. Looks like no, only hand axes. Rip. Marcia running low on her ranged option. Do we have anything cool in Convoy? A spear, but that is not... Oh, it is ranged 1 to 2. And a short spear on Tanith. We'll use a per javelin before we use cooler stuff. Oh, and that hand axe absolutely goes. Whoops. Although I was thinking of giving her like a forged axe or something. We could take the steel lance off her. Just give up on building a lance rank on Titania. She needs all the might she can get. Maybe we'll give her a javelin once we can finally buy those again. Our forged iron bow looking low, but that's okay. Our thunder looking low. That's also okay. Oh yeah, and our recover and silence staffs. And the wrath. I'll have to do some thinking on whether I want to put that on someone. Alright. I'm going to take a quick BRB. Ooh, we get the brothers. Triangle attacks. Quick BRB and then we'll read the base combos. Okay, I'm back. You know what really made me think the Blizzard Tome wasn't wind damage is Pokemon rules. Clearly Blizzard is an ice move, however ice is also super effective against flying. So there's really no excuse. What do you think, guys? Are we going to be able to perform a new special attack? This is such a goofy thread in this game. I think we might. I was looking through some old scrolls on fighting techniques, and I found one that looks perfect. Awesome. Nice work. What is it? What is it? Tell us how it works. Well, if we want to learn it, there are some things we'll have to do. Aw, dang, I hope it's not all technical, because I won't be able to keep up. Just summarize it, will you? I can do that. Alright, the most important thing is we all have to use the same weapon. So if all three of us can use a bow, that'll be one problem out of the way. A bow? You and I have to use bows? Good thing we've already promoted them to do that. Because you could have totally promoted Oscar to not use bows by now. Boyd, are you even listening to me? Yes, we all have to use the same weapon. That's part of the deal. Crud, nothing we can do about it, I guess. You better not slow us down, Rolf, you little brat. Oh yeah, Rolf can't use anything but bows, so I guess that's the reason and lore. Stop calling me a brat. I'm a better archer than you. If anyone slows us down, it'll be you, Boyd. What did you say? Why, you little... Knock it off, Boyd. Your skills with a bow aren't as polished as Rolf's. Anyone can see that. Which means that even if Rolf has some natural skill, whoever taught him the fundamentals was an expert archer. Who could it have been? Yeah, I know, but he just keeps blabbering this nonsense about how he taught himself. I did teach myself. I'm a prodigy. Well, judging by your stance and the way you hold the bow, I think we all know the real story. Eep. Huh? What is it? What real story? Oscar, no, shh. The story that Rolf's lucky to have a genius like me for a brother, that's what. Aw, stop messing around. This is getting stupid. Phew. What are you guys talking about? The three of you have been huddled up here for a while now. What are you scheming? Hi, Ike. Scheming is such an ugly word. We're just... Oh, hey, Ike, we're working on this special maneuver. Yeah, whoa, those text boxes flew by. I had no time to read those. Sorry about that, Ike. He's been acting a bit odd these days. Really seems to me that you're the odd one in the bunch. I'm sure, alright. Do us a favor though and make sure the three of us are all in the next battle. Sure, I guess that's fine, but why? Well, it's a surprise, that's all. We'll show you later. I'm sure you'll like it. Come on, we can't be standing around all day. Let's go. Oscar Rolf. Special man? Mandolin? Manicotti? Manifesto? Oh, who cares? They're preparing a special man. It's Shanaf. Brr, I'll take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. Oh no. If you're cold, they're cold. That sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly? Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know? They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Sheesh, can't you tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation? Ah, he was kvetching. Oh, I was supposed to laugh, was I? Sorry about that. Oh my, such sincerity. This is unexpected. It looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances for victory? We're still at an extreme disadvantage. What? That's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever going to show my face in Phoenix again? We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Dane that I need to find, and I will be the last thing that he sees. Dang. Ha, well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. Oh yeah, Janoff is like 100 years old. He just looks like a boy. I'd love to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch. Hey, you hatch from eggs, eh? I was speaking figuratively, you know, like a metaphor? We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. What? Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta warm up the old wings before battle, or who knows what might happen. I figured that egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea it ever really happened. Bird tribes, go figure. I think he was still joking. Off messing with us. Ulki. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, General Ike, what is it? It's nothing really, I just thought I'd say hello. That's considerate. Your king is very generous, isn't he? And it's not just Reyson I'm talking about. He left us his 2 retainers as well. How do we pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Reyson kept apologizing. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something? I don't know, but I know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? That's pretty amazing. I've been given the title of Lord, but I still can't run this army on my own. Titania and Soren handle all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In Lagu society, the strongest become king. Unlike the Bjork, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps that was improper. No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense. When we face Binyan troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. It's true, no matter how strong the individuals are, the strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember, thanks. Funny enough, we know Dane does weird gladiatorial things for like rank. Their king likes strong men, as they put it. So that sounds meritocratic to me. Meritocracy. So Titania and Boyd haven't reached more support. Marcia and Tanith eventually support if I deploy them together. Not sure yet what to do with Mordecai. Sean already supports Gatry and Rolf. Rolf and Marcia I may want to do, because Marcia's supports are like not good. Yeah, they're all okay. Well, Tanith is good. I'm not using Kieran or Gatry though. May as well. What do they have to say? Ready, aim? Hey, you're Rolf, right? What are you doing out here all alone? I'm practicing my archery skills, see? I just nail a target to a tree and fire away. I cover my arrow tips with burlap to prevent accidents. You see, there is this one incident with a marmot. Oh no. Well, I just try to stay close to the target now. It's not the best way to train, but at least it gives me some practice. Aw, that's so cute. You're trying hard even though you're such a little guy. Hey, I'm not small, I'm a dangerous mercenary. Yeah, of course you are. Say, you mind if I practice with you? That's alright, I can take care of myself. Pff, I know, I'm just offering to help. You know, I was once a knight in the service of the world's greatest country. I also know how to handle a bow. Us Pegasus Knights fear archers more than anything else, you know. She can handle a bow, let me equip one. Yeah, well, you better watch out or I'll feather you like a quill. Ha, big words from a little guy. I like you. Hey, you should take a look around and make sure nobody else is around before you start shooting arrows. I know that. Don't talk to me like I'm a baby. Sheesh, alright, touchy. I will never deploy Boyd. Or sorry, Rolf after, like, next chapter, after we see the triangle attack. So I don't know why I read that. That support, blaringly reminding me that he's a child soldier. And we could see his support with Shannon. Alright, fine. Uncle Shannon. Wait, Uncle Shannon. What do you want, Rolf? Tee-hee-hee, look at this. Why are you showing me this? It's just a piece of bent wood. No, Shannon, it's a bow. You gave me my first bow and I wanted to return the favor. I'm making it one whittle at a time. I know it's not exactly the best looking weapon out there, but I hope you'll use it. Meh, maybe if I overhauled it, I may be able to call it a bow. The thing is going to break the first time I fire it. You want me to be unarmed on the battlefield? Is that it? I don't... Look, to begin with, you used the wrong kind of wood. This is much too hard and inflexible. Remember the bow I made for you? It didn't look like this, did it? But I worked so hard. It should be just like yours. Not even close. Not even... Wah. Rolf cries so much. Aw, crud, don't start bawling. Look, let me give you a quick lesson. Wah, really? Promise? Maybe he snaps immediately out of it. I think maybe he's crocodile tearing. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay, yay. I love you, Unky Shannon. Yeah, it's a promise. Now quit clinging to me like a lost dog. Hey, seriously, Rolf. Oh my god. Thanks, whatever that was. And we could get Shannon and Gatries, but I'm over it. Mordecai supports Ulki, but not Janaf. And he supports Stefan. We might want that one. And, God, I forget what his final support is. We'll get all his later. I know how I want to distribute them. Alright, we forgot to forge anything. That will be for Titania. I always forget it's in this menu. Axe, please. Whoa, we can forge a throwing axe. It's funny that they call it a throw. And not a hand. That's kind of huge, so wait. We could forge a javelin. Oh, interesting. And they don't seem all that expensive. We could give one better hit. That would be kind of handy for Marcia. Alright, but I was already kind of thinking of a forged axe. We can't forge Elfires though? Wait, is that right? Did they... I swear I could. Maybe not yet. God, 16 is so much. Titania will be back to blowing things up. As it should be. Oh, thank you, Nick. I will have fun firing my emblem. Who up firing the emblems? What even is the fire emblem in this game? It's probably Mist's medallion, Miss MacGuffin. Alright, hopefully I'm not forgetting anything huge. Oh yeah, I wanted some more generic weapons on Tanith. We may deploy her this chapter. I'm sure deployment numbers are a bit bigger. So General, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Dane, but there are some crows from Kilvas as well. More than our last fight? Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvas is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Dane? Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kilvas? I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvas soldiers, As a fellow bird tribe Laguz, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. Reyson, nothing to say, he got sold by one. As you know, we are outmanned by the Dane troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Well, I suppose I could go meet with King Kilvas if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstance, I will never again speak to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right, come on, let's get moving. I love how mad Reyson is. So, that was a hint. We can have Janaf or Ulgi talk to Naesala, and maybe something good will happen. He's all the way over here, but he will promote soon, and then I guess get more move. Yeah, his base move is only 6 as a bird, like winged boy. I was thinking about how bird boys with wings, were having a real moment in like the 90s, I guess. This is a mid-aughts game, but they had Sephiroth, and they had all the guys in this game. Maybe they were inspired by Sephiroth. And just like fan art OCs, they like to draw boys with wings. When did that become a thing, I wonder? So, the objective here, we get something extra good from Naesala if we don't kill any crows. I believe none of them move unless you get in their range. But the fact that they promote, or they transform, I keep calling it promote, and then move same turn with more movement, I think. Are any of them transformed already, actually? Maybe they don't get more move. None of them are allowed to be transformed on preparation screen. Rats, I should have paid attention to this last chapter. Anyway, we're going to stay out of their range. We need to pull Naesala. He has a ranged attack, which is the same as a wind attack. So we'll try to pull him with not a flyer. And there's also a lot of anti-flyer stuff on this map. 2 ballistas, which I think just give these iron bows extra range, basically. Oh, and a steel bow extra range. A little spooky. These guys, these other crows had better not move. And these ones are like quite in mid. Question will be, it would be nice if these wyverns aggroed us, actually. Because ideally you'd want to take out this guy with a steel bow. Man, I saw a reference to using siege tomes, using like Blizzard, like on the last map, to do that. I don't have none of those, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm missing something. Let's look at our list. Oh yeah, we did get a tornado, which Soren can't use. Kind of sad for him since he started as a wind mage. Yeah, nothing with crazy good range yet. I need to steal one. We have an unused Bjorkgard. Huh. Did I take that off Mordecai and then not put it on any of the Lagoos? I think that's what happened. The demi-band is also worth consideration. That lets guys stay transformed, but it lowers their stats. Oops, I didn't sell my coins. Now they're just taking up inventory space. Alright. So yeah, the question is going to be, I mean, we can have somebody fly into this range and attack and then canter away, as all canter in units can do. And they may not even pull Naesala. Yeah, honestly, that shouldn't be too hard. I see the way. Now the question is, who the heck we bring in? Obviously Janaf and Reyson. And Rolf, since he asked nicely. Oh, you know what? We didn't do the bonus XP to him. Hold on. That's why they make go back. This turn we promote him for realsies, and we get him to 99 because he always misses his longbows. And I guess I still don't know if I can even use the Master Seal on the map, but I'm choosing to believe that I can. Alright, so I think Volk stays home. On account of no chests. All my regulars, which includes Stefan, I guess. You can take 2 more. Could be Tanath and Janaf. Sorry, I made those rhyme. Tanith and Janaf. Could be Devdan or Mordecai. They're both level 5. Mordecai needs the XP a little bit more. And his shoving might come in handy. Oy, but I feel like we want all our flyers. Now that there's no Jill. It does give me more people to be careful of against these ballistas. Ballistae. But besides those, there's not actually a lot of threats. Besides those and Naesala's wind magic. There's 3 ballistas, but those are all the archers on the whole map. So I think I'm mainly going to want my flyers to get over these trees and mountains and what all. We can also use Tanith to summon more guys and pull Naesala with those, risk-free. Alright, if we're deploying Tanith, let's get some more items on her. Hopefully we have enough unused stuff. It's actually very unlikely. I guess a slim lance is fine. That short spear is maybe a little overkill. There's an unused steel sword sitting there. Z-Hark also has one, and Maklav. Everyone comes with a steel sword. We got a steel blade we're not using. I wonder if someone should take the Laguz Slayer. I actually have sword units now. Oh right, we're not fighting any Laguz. Let's not do that then. Any spare vulneraries? Oh, Shannon has one. Yoink. And I know Ike used up one of his. Gatry has one. Yoink. Stefan never takes damage. Alright, and the Laguz Guard for Janaf. It would also be good on Reyson. That may have been initially my plan. We could also consider taking the full guard from Marcia, if I'm not worried about my Laguz. I think my Laguz are going to be like Janaf and Reyson this chapter. They will be under the most threat because of where I gotta move them. Where the heck is the... oh, it's these. This just negates bonus damage from weapons. Bjork halves all damage done by Bjork. So let's go full guard for Janaf. And then equip it because it doesn't automatically. And I guess also get him a vulnerary. Ratsui may be out of units I don't care about having vulneraries. We should have bought some. He'll probably be fine. And then Reyson equipping the bodyguard. Elixirs on him are very overkill. He's quite low HP. Okay. Once again, we are on Snowfield, but I don't think that caused any, like, movement penalties. Okay. I wonder if I'll even set up a triangle attack this chapter. Maybe we get it out of the way early. I just want to see it once on the run. The first time I ever played this game, I never ended up doing it. And then maybe I want one of my flyers like way further up, just in case. Just in case that seems necessary. Okay, probably good enough. Still no Mordecai, so I can't smite anyone. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I hope they prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. Hamasa and Edgelord. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Benyan. I've even heard they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group, but as long as Kilvas stands at the side of Dane, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. I like his little thinking animation. Okay, he transformed. Oh yeah, he has a demi-band, probably. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you're at a disadvantage. Oh yeah, Nasir, his name. Nasir, Naesala, all these NA names. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think on it, King Kilvas and Prince Reyson used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. Very true. It seems that Naesala was responsible for Reyson's capture at the hands of Duke Tanas. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks? They too are of the bird tribes. Surely some connection can be found there. They're really laying the hints on thick. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. I'm gonna force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That is so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command. And maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how. My own way. Come, it's time to go. Ike is going to think it over and reconsider. And then be like, Janoth, go talk to him. And also Reyson stay in his range. Okay. I took the full guard off Marcia. Hopefully I don't regret that when this guy iron bows me from a billion range. Oh, and they overlap. The steel bow is probably a little bit more of a concern. Well, I probably won't be ending anyone in that range. We can leave Marcia and the birds just outside it. But we definitely don't want Reyson taking one. I wish there was a way to take this ballista out, like, right away. I think even if... oh yeah, no, we're like a mile away. Alright, we'll take up the rear with our flyers. And we also gotta stay way out of these guys' ranges. So the king transformed. He gets movement 8. That is probably the same for all ravens. So these guys with puny movement 6. I can't trust it. They actually get to like 2 spaces beyond... oh no, it doesn't show me their ranges because they don't have an attack. So they attack like in line with this axe guy. I think that's about right. And in line with this tree, the bottom one. Or no, with like ahead of it. Anyway, we'll stay to the side of the axe guy. Oscar and Astrid, they are not quite... ah, if only we had Mordecai. I regret not bringing him. I brought Tanith. For what? So she can summon mooks for us. Very uncouth. Some cannon fodder. I don't know if I'll like that, but maybe now is a better time than any to try it out. This guy just has a hand axe. Reinforce. What? They come down there? I thought they would be like around her. Well, glad I did it now. I forget when they move. I'll have them move up here. What are they looking like? Pegasus Knights, that's the unpromoted version, if I recall. And they just have Javelin. Okay, yeah, they kept speed at 20. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe they won't die. We'll see. I left Ike, like, directly outside of the crow ranges without really thinking about it. Well, somebody should be in range to pull that guy, even though he'll probably attack from range. I'll also send Oscar. They don't have any magic attacks. Oh wait, he has a 1 or 2 attacking option. Go my Javelin. The guy only really hits there. And the Wyverns, I think, aren't close. Okay, that one has like a teeny range where I can pull him. And Marsha can actually get to it. Very tempting. God, I did like such an overhead angle that the bottom of the screen is like upside down. Sorry about that. That's like motion sickness you could get. I think this guy only has melee attacks, right? No, he has a javelin. Of course he does. Okay, I see. Should have put a cooler lance on Marsha. If only she could use bows like she suggested in that support. Oh, well, she gets a counterattack. That's the important thing. Dang, maybe we could have used Reyson to get my horses further in. Who hasn't moved? Oh yeah, Ileana, who I danced. Love the snowstorm effect on this map. This looks intense. See, one of the mooks took an attack already. That could have been my XP. Oof! Wow, they lived down on 1. Nice soul on the javelin. We're gonna see that spinny animation. Honestly, it's so much. I wish he did that for crits also. But it's also cool how the crits happen fast. It's like surprising. Oh yeah, we can turn off Marsha and Boyd's animations and Ike's. Only Tanith is new. And Janaf, we haven't attacked with him yet. These guys are indeed moving. That makes me a little nervous. Hopefully I can still stay out of the range. This one's transformed now, so I don't have to get jump scared. That one moved like further away, TBH. This one would attack Astrid's current range, or like current placement. Oscar doubling this archer. That seems good. That was the weak Iron Bow one, unpromoted, and he's still almost one shot. One of our summoned pegs. Oh! He can't canter away from there. He may take many attacks. He's fortunately outside of this crow's range. Is he in? Oh, not in Kilbus's range. Just outside it, though. It'd be real good. God, I forget again what order the other units moved. Did they go before? Oh no, they definitely went before the enemy. So yeah, I mean, I could just like sacrifice them to Naesala. Feels bad. But none of my grounded units who don't take effective damage from wind are gonna be getting over there. And I don't trust Janaf to not just die. At 12 res. He's got like good magic actually. 17. And a wind is like 4. No, a wind is like 2. So honestly, maybe it may not matter if we leave a fire at range 2. But the thing is, they can also get hit by the sky. There is the issue. Oh yeah, and we pulled this guy. The Wyvern. And we will also pull all these. Alright, ordering them to fly dumbly forward into Naesala's range. That feels like the play. Like this spot exactly. And then we're going to want Marsha to be relatively healthy, because I think she's our best bet for taking out this guy next turn. So I'd rather the other Wyverns not attack her. Her or Tanith. Ugh, that's so many guys to stay out of the range of. Oh, and she can't fly over trees, ironically. Man, I shouldn't have taken the full guard off her. Who did I put it on? Janaf, right? Okay, yeah. So wait, I don't have to worry about Janaf being in this range as much. What's his defense transformed? 15, he's a tank. Alright, Janaf is our boy for this task. We'll just leave him out of, what's his name's range? Naesala's. Ugh, the thing is, he can't canter. So if we use him to hit this archer, he'll be kind of stuck here. He won't have to worry about, oh, there was another archer. He won't have to worry about all these crows, because they flee once we get Naesala to do his thing. What's Janaf take from this steel lance? Bit of curiosity. Only 6. So yeah, I think he's A-okay if we move him like here-ish. Do these guys have ranged attacks? Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Man, kind of inconvenient. Oh, we've got a ranged attack on him with Sonic Sword. God, she almost one-shots. Damn, kind of strong. Man, if only Marcia had 2 more strength, we could have saved a Sonic Sword usage. Ooh, and we kept her expertly out of the steel bow's range. Steel bow is what, might? 9. That's kind of a lot. It would still only be 27 attack against her 14 defense. Maybe we don't gotta worry too much about her, but I don't want her also taking attacks from these guys. Just trying to think of a way I could get her healed. I think the play is to just vulnerary. Oh yeah, and we can't attack with Janaf next turn, so we're going to be using him to talk instead. Alright, we still got Naesala's range. I gotta think about this real carefully. All these ranges are so big. That was the max zoom range already. They like don't even all fit on the map. Cursed 4x3. Oh yeah, I can go diagonal style. Yo, I should have been doing this the whole time. This is the way, actually. This is much more efficient. I don't know, I don't like it. I'm so used to Fire Emblem being up and down, X and Y axis. Not this business. Yeah, I don't mind if Marcia takes a steel bow attack, actually. I just don't want her to also take a steel lance. So I think I'm okay with moving her like right here and vulnerarying. Oh, and I can't forget that we're moving our Cannon Father forward also. Maybe they won't all die. This guy, okay, he's not transforming for forever. We don't have to worry about him. And neither's that guy, TBH. So that's good. This guy's like a mile away. We've avoided the crows. Success. So, can Ike direct and then attack? It would be nice if we could. God, let me at least set that guy as our target. Go blow him up. Why is that not an eligible space? Wait, what? Why aren't they able to fly over the mountain? Direct is the yellow one. Order is the one that I always have. This is cursed. They're flyers. That seems wrong. That seems like they coded it for like the Laguz units in chapter 7 or whatever that was. I really didn't notice that I could only target them. And also, why are the only options like, we don't even have an attack option. I guess target serves that purpose. Well, shucks. My plan was to have them go into Reyson's, or sorry, Naesala's range. Well, we can direct and then attack, so we solved that mystery. Why can I not target a mountain with them? Is that really how it works? I didn't read every guide available to me. I didn't scour the internet for strats for this map. I kind of just know the general gist. Level for Stefan for the first time in the run, I think. He got strength and speed. Handy. He's only 11 levels from cap. Well, this is kind of a bummer, because it means I don't get anyone in Naesala's range this turn. And thus, like... Ew, I wonder if I could have targeted this tree. Or this snowfield spot. Shoot, I should have thought of that. No, if only I could rewind. If only Astrid could get there. But that spot is like on the other side of a ballista, is the issue. Dang, this guy has so much health. Titania and Astrid combo. Level for Titania. Keeping up with Stefan. She got speed but not strength. Boy, what to do given that we didn't pull Naesala like I was planning. I'm so thrown off by reinforcements not being able to fly over mountains. Oh well. As long as the other ravens don't aggro us too hard, maybe it'll be fine. God, the chant animation, even with animations turned off, it's a little slow. I'm going to be doing that every turn for like the whole rest of the run. Get Reyson to his level cap. Alright, who the heck hasn't moved? Oh yeah, Soren, classic. Wait, that's right, I just chanted him. Okay, that guy transformed but didn't move. Oh no, that one Holy Guard. I'm sorry, Tanith. I planned to use them as cannon fodder, and then they're like, I'm not going over there. That mountain looks scary. There's a ballista. Titania casually doubling Myrmidons. They're all unpromoted. Oscar might also double. Not quite. There's so many guys. One of those was Naesala, who just moved. The crows are moving, but not like they're full movement range. What are they up to? Naesala's this one. Oh, but I can talk to him now. GG's. And we should be able to hit these Wyvern Knights, I hope. The trouble is we need Reyson. God, that one's occupying a space that Rolf could use. I played myself. And none of them took any damage. Actually, I could maybe use the Ballista. We need Reyson to be in Naesala's movement range, which is quite far. All the trees that are impossible here, making this kind of awkward. This map is no joke. Okay, I think we can get Rolf to Astrid's spot. And then Reyson... Oh, but wait, but Naesala can't actually talk to him. Okay, yeah, we need Reyson way closer. Let's ignore these wyverns for now and assume that we'll be able to kill them. I don't know. What's he doing with a longbow, out of curiosity? Fat 1 with triple weapon might. Speed 34 is so cracked. I think if we talk to him and he's not in Reyson's range, he'll still, like... It would be nice if the other crows didn't aggro us at that point. And what did I give Reyson? A Bjork Guard. So he would take half damage from any of these guys. They both got steel lances. Man, tough. Oh geez. He needs to be in talk range. So I actually need to shove Reyson northward for him to even get that far. Making matters worse, he is, Oh, we can use his chant, actually, to deal with these wyverns. God, then he'll be in the archer's range. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, okay. It's all coming together. So we need Reyson to end here. Which means we're attacking these guys at melee range, unfortunately, with Tanith. I think that's pretty much the only way. And she, of course, one-rounds them and doesn't really take much in return. Yeah, she's at full health right now. Man, good thing Tanith is so cracked with the Sonic Sword. If we were just using, like, Short Spear, she absolutely doesn't one-round them. And they have pretty bad hit rate, even with Weapon Triangle. What the heck? What's up with that? It doesn't even show the arrow next to them. Does she have some kind of cracked ability? It's a sword. Weird, whatever. We won't question it. We won't look at the gift horse in the mouth. So, I think I have this right. Sorry for, like, taking a little bit, double, triple checking. There's, again, no... nice miss. No rewind in this game if I mess it up. And we chill right here. Wait, she could have attacked from range and then just ended on this space. I'm silly. Oh well, they got bad aim. And who can shove Reyson? Rolf can. I think that makes the most sense. Am I leaving him in this crow's range? I mean, they should not aggro me. Maybe we'll do it with Ike just to be extra safe. Ike equipped with his worst iron sword, please. Now we chant here. Now we get another attack out of Tanith. And Naesala should go talk to Reyson after we talk to him with Janaf. Or I mean, I hope that's what will happen. I hope they'll try to go make amends. Let's make sure we can get this archer first. Where's Marsha? Here. Good job, Marsha. Good thing neither of those were promoted archers. Makes them a little easier to pick off. She got only HP and skill. Oh well. And she shouldn't be in range of any Bjork. And now Janaf can do his thing. You, King Kilvas, you egg-stealing snake. Way to win him over. One of Tabarn's flock, eh? You are his eyes, if I'm not mistaken. It's not enough that you sold the White Prince to humans, now you're fighting against Lagoose? You Hawks rescued Reyson, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? I'd like you to repeat those words to the prince's face. Reyson is here? Here? Why? He supports the Crimean army. The Bjork leading this army helped him to escape Serene's forest. Helped him? Are you saying a human came to the aid of Reyson, a Lagoose? Yes, and he rescued Princess Leanne, too. Leanne is alive? Naesala's getting a lot of news. Don't play the fool. You know the life of the forest has returned. That was their power at work. I see, that's how the forest... Of course. Listen up, Crow. You need to fly over there and talk to the prince. If you don't do it, I'm going to know that you really are the enemy and report that back to King Tabarn. Think it over. Yes, what to do? We will not attack him because he would destroy me. 24 times 2. So we flew up to him, did that tough talk, and they were like, okay, bye. Man, thank goodness for Sonic Sword. So yeah, I moved away from him and he had a ranged attack anyway. Is this the wind attack? Is this the best wind spell in the game? Better than any wind tome? What is the might on this thing? Maybe Tanith is just that cracked. Alright, all looks according to plan. I don't think I have to worry about any of these crow's ranges anymore. Oh yeah, but there's this big old mess of sword guys. One of them has a long sword. I could have left one of my horses in range of that. I was very close to it. Alrighty. Rolf not in longbow range of anyone. Nobody bleeding too bad. Titania a little bit. Maybe I should be using wind spells more with Soren, since he freaking can't even use the tornado tome that we just got. Cleaning up that guy seems good. Ileana's gonna beat him to it in wind rank. Oh, the Astra. Wow, that's a better Astra animation than we get on the fields. Got a Legue's bow. No one shall be equipping that today. Keep forgetting to turn off Ike, we've seen plenty of. Boyd and Marsha. Those three can stay. Honestly, Reyson will never be like... I guess he could get attacked. That's when you would see his model. Hopefully he never gets attacked. Actually, Naesala going and talking to him might have let us see their models. Okay, I'm reconsidering. Let us see the bird boys face to face. They are old friends, in quotation marks. Make of that what you will. There are so many sword guys still. Probably each of my calves can take one out. Oh, they're kind of all full health though. I probably don't have to worry about this lance guy just yet. I'm most worried about the longsword one. Let's get that guy hit with an arrow. Level for Oscar? He got more speed. He's turned out to be speedy after all. Just not as much as Astra and Titania, that's for sure. Oh right, she has no lances now. That doesn't matter. Thought about grinding sword rank, but let's keep Astrid healthy. Honestly, she may not have even taken damage from that guy. Alright, Naesala, move first, please. Okay, I guess the Bjork are moving first. I don't know the order of operations. I don't know the priority. Okay, he moved. Reyson? ... Oh yeah, he said he wouldn't talk to him under any circumstances. Hey Reyson, look at you. You look sharp, kid. Go away. Oh, so you can talk. He let off with flirting to get Reyson to open up. You, how dare you show your face to me? Well, I have been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason. Be gone, my ears are closed to you. Reyson, we're friends, are we not? Oh yes, friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me to that wretched sack of lard. I didn't really sell you. Besides, I planned on rescuing you right away. You were just impatient and flew away on your own, so... Are you blaming me? No, well, maybe. I mean, it was I who was in the wrong, on all accounts. No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth those ruffled feathers, alright? Leanne is alive. Yes, Tabarn's attendant told me. That's wonderful news. When he sees her face, I'm sure King Lorazier will begin to feel better at once. Oh yeah, I think that's, like, their dad. He's bedridden. Things are really looking up, aren't they, Reyson? I suppose that, if you hadn't deceived me and taken me to the forest, we might not have discovered her. So I will forgive you, just this once. Reyson, oh, that's... with conditions. Will you accept them? What are they? Pull your troops from this battle, now, and never again enter into combat against your fellow Lagoos. Oh, come now, Reyson, that's asking too much. What will you do then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army to which I'm in service? Very well, you win, Reyson. I'll even take my soldiers with me. Yet I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider after all. Very well. So we're friends again? Come to Kilvus for a visit, will you? Naelucci will be so pleased. I'll do that. When this war is over, Leanne and I will both come. Oh, and as for Tiburn, I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry. Thank you. Farewell. And watch yourself. This is war, you know. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you. Call it an I'm sorry present. Eh, what's this supposed to be? It's a human trinket. It's called a night ring. Something made by Bjork? Don't make such a disgusted face. I tried it and it proved to be quite useful. Understood. I'll take it for now. Don't get killed, Reyson. If anything were to happen to you, Naelucci would never let me hear the end of it. Yeah, not that he cares. He's like, yeah, the old guy would badger me. It would be inconvenient. Naesala, thank you. We got the night ring. That is the goodie I wanted. That's why we couldn't fight any crows. It gives any unit canter. Listen to me, Darkwings. We of Kilvus are leaving. Turn at once and head for home. That night ring is worth all the XP. Oh no, they're getting attacked. That's cool that that archer like immediately knew to hit them. Wow, did they trade an elixir to do that heal? The AI, fascinating. Alright, so they all flee. Because Naesala told them they won't aggro me anymore. And now, kind of awkward because we gave Reyson the Bjork Guard already. But yes, he can act like cavalry now, which none of the Lagoos can do, so it's probably best on one of the Lagoos, or Ike. Ike is certainly an option. It's probably best on Reyson. He was given it, so we'll let him keep it. That way, like, he won't be as good at taking attacks, but we can hopefully always just move him out of range. This guy, did he even attack us? What the heck? These guys are very not aggro. The Vegati crit. Get that priest out of here. That was 3 XP for Stefan. All my units are like promoted pretty much. So who amongst them really wants to fight? Unpromotes. Oh yeah, Rolf does. Actually, wait, could this be our triangle attack? It totally could. Oh wait, I think it doesn't... I think it won't do it at this exact formation. I guess we'll see. Oscar doesn't kill him. think it's not just that they gotta all be within 2 range. They also have to be like on 3 different sides, like so. Not diagonal. Yeah, that seemed like a regular style attack. Well, hopefully we can set it up on Homasa. Oh, he has a sonic sword. Hopefully Rolf can take a hit. Oops, I moved Stefan into that ballista range. Man, what an annoyance. None of my horses can even scale these cliffs. It is a flying unit only task. Well, better keep track of this guy's range. It's quite large. Oh, and the calves. They could have... Yeah, this guy's a freaking bow. Whoops. And this one has a jav. Oh no, I moved Marsha into bow range. Reyson can... Okay, no, Reyson can't get her out of that. Whoopsie. Can we probably can't rescue her, right? Whoopsie. I guess I could move someone into that spot and pull the boss question mark. They also might not move. Can Titania take all that? Honestly, taking one bow attack, we've already established that that's like not such a big deal. It's 29 attack against all her defense. It's 14. And she's a tank. She's had an angelic robe. She's not in the boss's range, that's more important. And she's not in this ballista range. It wasn't even a mistake, I wanted her there. There should be one spot, like right here, that the javelin guy can get pulled. Tana's still at full health. I said, what's her defense look like? Okay, it's better than Marsha's. But she doesn't have as much base HP. That's something to look out for. God, I forgot Titania was even hurt that bad. Glad I moved a healer next to her. Control the camera during his animation. Well, that's something. Something to do. Nintendo, give us fast forward. Oh, that's an occupiable spot. I'm like, where can I shove? I can put Soren on the ballista. Put Rolf on the ballista, genuinely. Whoops, okay, whatever. I undid all the ranges I was worried about. Kilvas has betrayed us? I think abandoned would be more accurate, but... Idiot, it's the same thing. Arg! Accursed subhumans. We should have never trusted them. Ouch. Like a transforming right before he leaves the map. Reyson online. Dang, only Tanith is in range. Actually, we could race and dance like all our flyers, so they can go beat up that last ballista. Oh, and we didn't pull these guys whose ranges we stayed in. So either they don't move at all, or they move after a secret trigger, which I hate. Honestly, Asteroid could take like any amount of attacks from this guy probably. She doesn't get doubled. A silver sword. That would be 26 against her defense. Maybe we'll scooch forward with her and see what happens. And also with Oscar. Race and go. When I chant 3 units at once, I always want to see the animation, because it's epic every time. This is like there's never been a dancer this good in Fire Emblem. Until like engage emblem attacks, basically. Oh, rats, we are still out of range slightly with Marcia, unless she range attacks. Let's get Janaf out of combat. Beak 'em. Bite 'em. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have the Nightwing equipped yet. I could have also traded it to somebody with Reyson. Oh, I hope this will be enough damage, actually. I may have overdone the not killing this guy. Oof. Okay, now. As long as Marcia hits. What were those animations? Maybe she triggered guard. Made a cool sound. It was like Pachoo. Alright, I don't think putting Rolf in a ballista would actually help any. Maybe we go ahead and promote him now. We want to get triangle attack online. Hopefully it's possible with like the 3 remaining units on this map. I don't want to keep deploying Rolf. All those stats. He's more like a real unit. I don't really know what's different about his model. I guess we'll turn scene animations on completely if we think we can actually do the triangle attack. If these guys would ever move, it would be nice. Maybe I'll even put Ike in their range. A little extra incentive. Get pulled. Pretty please. Hasn't moved, Ileana. Anyone hurt? As usual, no. I have too many healers now. Who needs Reason Mist? They did not move. Man, what the heck? This is my least favorite part about the gameplay in this game, genuinely, is not knowing when the heck the units will start to move. Oh, and also the clear condition is just defeat the boss. How am I going to farm his subordinates for kills? Okay, well actually the one with the steel lance should be easy enough. Dang, we're going to have to leave Oscar in his range. Oh well, he won't get doubled or nothing. Maybe this will wake him up. Nice, unnecessary crit. Level 6 for Astrid. Only magic and skill. Oh yeah, she's coming off that 0 growth level. The game nerfing my Astrid. As long as she's kept any stats. Oh, she's kept skill, actually. 26. That feels low for a paladin. Oh, that is so much more than Hamasa has, though. No wonder she just crit. Her skill is that high. I'm pretty sure that determines crits. Alright, let's see. Can also use Titania to block this guy off a teeny bit. He has a Swordmaster. I think Swordmasters get like an inherent bonus to their crit rate, which is a little spooky. So those are the only 2 attacking units left on the map. Cool, cool. We got 1 reinforcement killed. Will that be in Soren's battle report? It should be. It should be sad for them, for the nameless soldier. They're literally, their name is Holy Guard. Honestly, if they were going to die on any map, it would be this one against the freaking King of the Ravens. In a raging snowstorm. My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance? I hope I can. Okay, that tickled. We did miss him though. I think we can get this guy surrounded with the brothers. Yeah, they all got enough move now. You can even take a pot shot at the boss with Rolf. My favorite thing to do. 40 hit rate. Would you believe he missed? Oscar hit. This guy's quite dodgy, so we actually might need a lot of attacks on him. Alright, everything is in place. I think I know how to do this. We'll start with Boyd, who could potentially, maybe we shouldn't start with Boyd, actually. Boyd could trigger his double attack, so we'll attack with him last. And look at how much Rolf would be taking, but he took that like a champ. His defense is what, like 11 now? Oh god, I was scared. Okay, Oscar is doubling. Wait, oh no. I guess we don't have to attack with him, we can just wait. Now surely this does it. Yes, let's do it. Triangle attack. Their secret move. They all turn green. It's not even a scene. Even with the animations turned on. We should have done it to the boss. Because I don't know if they take counter attacks. That was a pretty good level. He got even more strength. Boyd is capping strength, like for sure. Gojanov, eat that priest. You will also get like 3 XP from this. Whoa, that was his last action before transforming. Does it take his bar down extra much when he doubles? That felt like really quick. Meanwhile, Reyson like never untransforms. I'm always a little unclear on how the Luku's meter works. Alright, who should get this kill? Marsha, maybe? Oh, I didn't have Ike get boss dialogue. Oh no, we can do it if he gets shoved. Yes. Stefan. Shoving king. That 11% crit rate. It wouldn't kill. Your fighting style is unique. It is rough and awkward, yet terribly strong. Who is your teacher? I love Hamasa's like mullet. His like David Bowie blowout. My father. Really? Then we are the same. My father taught me to wield a sword as well. Neither of us can afford to lose. They're fighting for honor. What's Marsha doing to him? Oh, almost doing it with the... God, that 12 crit rate. It's just spooky. That would kill her if it critted. Maybe it's safer to do with Astrid. And her hit wasn't even all that good. 75? Too risky. This is looking like an Astrid kill, even though she's, like, gonna hit her level cap. Oh, if only one of our mages could make it. Alright, spooky, scary, crit chance guy. We'll take those out with Astrid. Did she still have reinforced command? Can she do it twice per map? That is so broken, if so. What were they thinking with Tanith? The ability to summon more units onto the map is OP in every Fire Emblem. I guess it makes sense because she's captain of the Holy Guard, or like co-captain. Nice shot, Astrid. The shame. Of course she got a whole level from that. We're gonna have to start using Astrid just to soften people up. She got more defense and magic. Oh yeah, also, when do we get a magic bow? That'd go crazy on her. Her magic is almost as high as her strength. We won, somehow. It's because you did an excellent job of driving off the ravens. Yeah, if we'd continued to fight them, we would have suffered more casualties than this. I must extend thanks to Reyson. My Lord Ike, I'm pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you? Princess Lincia, I'm fine. I'm unharmed. Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Lincia, would you join us as well? Please join me in that building. What could it be? Oh yeah, I think this is Volk. Volk steel. This is holy. Or no, it's, oh, we find a big ol' stash of gold. Oh yeah, that's what the ravens were gonna get paid. Wait, that's surprising if so. Dane must be filthy rich. There's so much it doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it? Forge a bunch of weapons. It's the spoils of war, so naturally it's ours. In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright? That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing? It's a private matter. Oh yeah. I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry. Soren says ... My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so please. No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than... You won't borrow it, you'll accept it, and in good faith. The remainder we'll give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Lincia? Yes, of course. Petrine. Grr. She's just standing in a snowy mountain growling. General Petrine? Please, General. This guy's shivering. I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you. I already heard you, dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion. Grr, someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kilvas? But if you want to make an enemy of Dane, then so be it. Once Gallia has fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still here? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you? No, ma'am, no, never. Not at all, I beg your pardon. So sorry, I'll be going now. Dog's breath, her favorite curse. I need something. A brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head. It's Volk. You wanted to see me? You've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it. Aren't you going to count it? There's no need. I'll trust you. All right, then. I'll take what was promised. The report you wrote for my father. There isn't one. What? There's no report. Never was. You lied to me? You exploited my need to know more about my father? There is something I must tell you. However, it could not be written down. It is too great a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? Ah, the gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all. I've spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time. I remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job. What was it? If Grail were ever to go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. What? Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk? What are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Leyran's medallion? What medallion? What are you talking about? The medallion your sister carries. That old bronze thing? I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though, and what I discovered surprised me. Tell me. Folk's such a tease. What it is may shock you. Leiran was one of the Heron clan, an ancestor of our Prince Reyson, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long, long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein. An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm not, and I've no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I do know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it. Just thinking about it gives me chills. I'm finding all this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Mist to carry it around? Good question. Doesn't make any sense. It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again. Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk? That's right. Bjork and Laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there is no difference between us. It is the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. What anime nonsense, and what a lore drop to be getting from this character. Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day, after he touched the medallion. Oh yeah, this is sad. 20 soldiers had come for him. 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors. Those who had taken him in, concealed his identity and called him friend. He slew them one by one until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. Oh no. The pan up. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled into the street. What a way to put it. My father killed my mother? No, that can't be. It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me, you, if either of us touched it, I'm certain that we both would have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seems he'd heard rumors of me some time before. He said that he had need of someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Dane's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him. But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind? Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he could not wield a sword again. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. And even then, he was still far stronger than most men. I don't know what to say. That's why he only wielded axes from then on. That is Grail's secret as I know it. I now entrust to you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion? If I can do that, everything will be all right? I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. Oh, one last thing. My promotion. What is it? Do you want to hire me in the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? We will hire him. In case Ike goes berserk. It would be cool if he did in gameplay. I don't think that happens. Please. That's a wise decision, and in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity. Haw. Promotion screen. He's been holding back his stats all this time. And getting extra XP. That's just how good of a sneak he is. So he gets a bunch of stats. Unfortunately, we only got him to level 13. Oh yeah, and he has a new portrait now. He gets a cool face scarf. I'm not really a thief. I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take on any job you've got, no matter how dirty. However, he still is locked to knives. So he's not actually very good at killing. Father, mother, oh why. That chapter was called Entrusted. I guess that's who was entrusted. More world map. The kingdom of Dane lies on the northernmost edge of Teleus. Its coastline is bathed in the icy currents of the northern sea, and frigid winds howl inland with terrible ferocity. As a result, Dane winters are raw and brutal. Ice and snow scour the land, leaving frozen scars in their wake. Through these blizzards, General Ike and the Crimean army press ever forward. Bignon's Imperial Senate may have lent Crimea troops, but even they doubt that the army can successfully fight off Dane. Yet somehow, Ike and company defy all odds and capture victory after victory. Embracing both Princess Lincia's dream of a liberated Crimea and the tragic history of his parents, Ike marches in grim silence. Only Ike and Volk know that whole deal, what just was communicated. Everyone else would be like, what's up with Ike? This can only mean one thing. The enemy knows exactly how we are going to move. With your permission, I'll begin an investigation to see if there's anyone suspicious among the troops. Ike? ... Ike, are you alright? Oh yeah, sorry, what is it? Now he's acting weird. Nothing, I was just giving you the standard update. Shall I put it off till later? No, sorry, but can you start over from the beginning? I'll pay attention this time. Understood. Good morning, you two. What's wrong, Ike? You look so sleepy. I've had a lot on my mind. I meant to sleep last night, but I was up thinking. Before I knew it, it was morning. Rip. An all-nighter. Really? I never thought I'd hear that. Ike didn't sleep because he was thinking. I wonder if Soren will start being polite. Listen, Titania, can I just... Brother, Ike! What's wrong, Mist? What am I going to do, Ike? My medallion's gone. What a time for this to happen. It's gone? No. What am I going to do? It was my only memento of Mother. Did you drop it? Or put it somewhere and forget? Something like that? No, I always carry it with me. I would never lose it. I had it before I went to bed last night. It vanished while I was sleeping. Sniff, wah. Don't cry, it's not your fault. But, I said don't cry, I'll find it, alright? Alright, sorry. Like, pretty calm about it. Given that it's like world ending, apparently, if it falls into the wrong hands. Shiharam. Are you serious? You are to begin immediately. Yet that's General Petrine. If we do this thing, Dane will suffer. It's for the good of the country. Besides, it's only one territory. Stop mewling like an old woman. I hear you, and yet, if the goal is merely to stop the Crimean army, this is not necessary. The strength of my troops will suffice to... The last idiot who told me that ended up on a corpse pile. Now listen to me and listen well. No matter how passionate you are when you tell me you'll defeat Crimea, I'll never pin my hopes on a bunch of foreigners. All you have to do is stop their forward progress, that's all. My plan will accomplish this. General Petrine, do you truly think so little of us? It's true that we were born in Benyon and not Dane, but my men and I have been loyal to this country for 18 years. We have spared no effort to learn all the proper manners and customs of this land. But now, after all of that, to be dismissed as a bunch of foreigners. No one asked how long you've lived here. Want to know why? Because no one cares. Certainly not me. Where were you born? Huh? Where were you raised? Ha! This country doesn't need squatters like you. Dane. The only people Dane can count on in times of crisis are Danes themselves. Everyone else is just gutter leavings. Petrine is problematic. So we're useless, is that what you're saying? You tell me, migrant. Wow. Why is it that your unit, which was trained to be an elite royal guard, is here patrolling this hick-infested backwater? The answer is clear to me. How about you? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I offending you? Well, here's your chance to show us your worth. Halt Crimea's advance. If you are as skilled as you claim, you should be able to limit the damage to its bare minimum, should you not? Grrr. Angry is a good look for you. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. Get going, Outlander. Outlander sounds cool. That doesn't even sound like an insult. General Shiharian, must we truly go through with this? It's such a horrific act. It's only recently that the citizens hereabouts have even come to trust us. We have no choice but to obey. It's as the woman says, the only thing we can do is ensure the Crimean army is defeated as soon as possible. General, open the floodgates. Do it now. Floodgates. That's what she wants. Ike, just a bit more. Would you mind hearing my report on our last battle? Sure, go ahead, please. Very well, their dialogue got different due to story occurrences. See, it says no one is fallen, but we know the truth. We'll remember that nameless holy guardsman. There were no deaths and no injuries, yeah, right. I missed who our MVP was. I think it was Astrid. Alright. As usual, I think oh yeah, I've been streaming 4.5 hours. We'll do a little more of the yapping, but I probably won't actually play the next chapter. I guess I could set it up. No, it's better to see what the plot is. We got a tease of it. They're gonna do something real bad to halt our advance. Probably like flood a town. And that guy Petrine was talking to is Jill's dad, and I don't think that will be relevant anymore because he's no longer in our army. Ugh, it would though. What are the infos looking like? I bet we would have one about Jill. I think somebody like recommends that you don't deploy her, or like don't bring her to the next battle, or don't have her fight her dad. A woman, 3 stars. Oh, it's Khalil. Yoo-hoo, you there, young man. I have business with the general of this army. Would you convey a message? Who are you? Who am I? What kind of low-born greeting is that? My name is Khalil, and I am a first-class mage. And what would a first-class mage want with this army? What's your problem? You look as if you don't believe me. Well, I suppose I can't hold that against you. It's not often you find beauty like this coupled with intelligence like mine, but it's true nonetheless. A mage, huh? Well, I guess you can never have too many mages lying around. Oh, and as a bonus, I'm quite skilled with a knife as well. Beauty, brains, and brawn. Sigh. The goddess has seen fit to put the abilities of 3 people into one delectable package. Sounds like favoritism, doesn't it? Hello, are you listening to me? There's a beautiful woman talking. Yeah, the point is that you want to join the Crimean army, right? How much are you planning to charge? Well, aren't you the little businessman? Let's see, how does free sound? Suspicious. What's the catch? I like my fees to be based on performance. Watch how I do in combat and make me an offer. Depending on what it is, I'll decide whether or not to grace you with my assistance. You're not lacking for confidence, are you? Of course not. I already told you I'm a first-class mage. Can't have enough mages lying around, as Ike said. Alright, you're in. What? Are you allowed to make decisions like that on your own? Perhaps I should speak to the general. I am the general. What? He is so young looking. And we chat with Reyson. Could you come down here for a moment? Come down, was he up flying in the snowstorm? He was perched on a tent. What do you need? I've got something I want to ask you about. If I can help, I will. Your ancestors. Forget it, it's nothing. What, is something wrong? I apologize, please let it go. It seems like something important has happened, but if you do not want to discuss it, that is your right. However, if this weren't a battlefield, your secret might not be safe. Please take care in the future. What do you mean? We of the Heron clan, if we choose to, we can read the thoughts of others. They're psychic? I forgot this detail. Seriously? However, this power is only available to us in a calm and peaceful environment. Here in this desperate maelstrom of chaotic emotion, it avails me not. Energy here is warped and distorted. You know, now that you mention it, Reyson, are you feeling sick? You're so pale that it's hard to tell, but I think your face looks more wan than usual. Wane? God, I never see that word. Pay it no mind, I'm fine. You've got nothing to prove. Why don't you stay off the battlefield for a while? No. His chanting. Ike, I'm fine, I promise. Please do not give me special treatment. As far as giving you special treatment goes, I don't really have a choice. I promised King Phoenicus I wouldn't push you too hard. If anything were to happen to you, I'd be at war with Dane and the Bird clans at the same time. I see. I came to repay my debt, but I'm really just being a burden. That was not my intention. Hold on a moment, who said anything about you being a burden? I cannot engage in combat, so I'm nothing more than an obstacle in the field. Reyson, no, that's absurd. Don't you understand how useful your abilities are? No one else can do the things that you can. You're irreplaceable. So if you're not feeling well and try to do too much, you may not be there when we really need you. I'm of use to you then? That's what I've been trying to tell you. We depend on you, and that's why I need to make sure you stay healthy. In that case, I wouldn't mind taking a short break. But you can call me anytime. I'll come right away. I got it. He was going to ask him all that mess about the medallion, but then he chickened out. No more Ike Sorin. No more Titanium Boyd. Marcia and Tanis support right away. They're my only remaining flyers, so I think that support makes a lot of sense. And Mordecai I will continue to think about. Hopefully we start promoting or deploying him more. We've had kind of low deployment slots. It won't always be like that. So Tanith is like Marcia's old boss. Oh, Marcia, it's been a while. Oh, chestnuts. Deputy Commander Tanith, what are you doing here? I was just about to ask you the same thing. As Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard, I took this position on Imperial orders. I never would have thought I'd run into one of my former subordinates so soon. We've been together since we crossed into Dane? Oh, I had no idea. Talk about strange luck. Heh. It certainly is. I'm so glad I've come across my special subordinate, huh? I've been looking for you a long time, you know. Deputy Commander, your eyes, why are you squinting at me like that? Are you angry? Oh, I'm angry. I am very angry indeed. Right now I'm weighing my options. Which penalty should I inflict on you for deserting the Benyon Holy Guard? I'm no deserter. Didn't you read the letter of resignation I wrote? Did you think you could cast off your sworn duty by scribbling on a piece of paper? You should know the weight of being a soldier in the service of the Benyon Holy Guard. I'm sorry, but I was in such a hurry. Commander Sigrun is a charitable person. She says she is willing to overlook your desertion. Phew. However, I put an end to that nonsense. I told her that I would bring you back at any cost and deliver the appropriate penalty. I hope you're ready. Oh, I just remembered I have to be somewhere. Somewhere really far away. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah. Stop right there. You're not going to get away this time. Funny. Those two have 2 more supports. Marsha's really gonna have to win her over. I guess I may as well get their A support. Yeah, because she doesn't... Oh wait, but Tanith has... Oh, Tanith supports Reyson. Interesting. It'll be between those two. And also Oscar. Wonder what they talk about. Tanith has all good support options. I'm using all 3 of those units. Alright, anything else? We did our supports, we did info. I'll manage everything off stream. And yeah, I think it's better to go do the story like leading into the chapter on the day that I play it, which will be next stream. 4.5 hours, if you include Salmon Run. Very tempting to keep going. It's not midnight here yet, but I'm feeling it a little bit. We'll have 1 more snow chapter to go, and then we get an indoor chapter that gives us another recruit, gives us Toro Neo. Let's see, this was my most recent schedule. Yes. Yeah, that's right. I'm streaming not 30 Job Thursday, but on Wednesday in 2 nights. And we'll get in both those rotations, which includes another Blitzlance tournament. And then, chill season ending soon, and I'm S+8, so close to S+10. Hopefully I can do the last grinding for that on stream before the season ends on like Saturday afternoon. Hopefully it actually goes that long. I'll have to look up the exact time that the season flips over. It might be like 7 p.m. Saturday. I might really be on the clock. Alrighty. Happy Marth Monday, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll be back at it Wednesday afternoon. Back at it with more Fire Emblem next week sometime. We'll go try to save Jill's hometown, I guess, even though she's dead. And yeah. Hope everyone had a good start to your week. Hope everyone's staying warm. And see you guys Wednesday. Good night.